All right. Welcome to the climax zone.
Hey, what's going
I
on?
I got one of my realest on the line with me today.
What's
I have to
up?
try the first one for the first time and see what it's gonna really be. At this time, I want you to introduce yourself, ma'am. Let the people
My
know.
name is Nina J. That's what they call me by. I'm a stylist here in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, it's me. I'm here, live in the flesh.
We decided to start it off today with the topic of, you see the topic scrolling at the bottom. The first topic is gonna be, what are y'all thoughts on this on some states reopening?
Yes.
I'm in California. We ain't about it. We still every time my governor go on the news, he say we are trying to take steps, but those steps are not gonna happen. He said for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Then sometimes he say months, because he say it's some people that's going back to beaches and shit, and if they keep doing that, it's gonna keep pushing us back and open the states up. Cause they
Well, like I told you, I'm from Atlanta, and these folks down here, they got like fuck the fuck up. Our governor is one of the first states to open back up. Our mayor, Keisha Bottoms, she's not with the shit. She want everybody to stay the fuck at home, mind their own fucking business, which I agree because I
right.
feel like it's too premature. Like our kids is not safe out here. We not even safe. The grandbabies, I mean the grand parents is not safe. So before we open back up, we need some more time, like a month. I feel like another month.
Me and mine ain't going. We just ain't going.
I took mine's out of school. When I first heard about the shit, I took mine out of school and they was at home before they even said take the kids out of school. I don't play about mine. That's one thing I don't do. Play about my kids and their safety and
I
their health.
mean, I think it's crazy. I'm not gonna knock the ones that feel like either they have to or they just want to go back out there. The shit hit different from me because, like I said, I was already an introvert. I mean, I was cool with going to work and coming straight home, so I don't have an issue with being in the house.
Likewise, I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with people like that. But at the same time, I know that people need to make money. I know about the economy and everything like that. But all that shit need to be on pause right now. It need to be
It
on pause.
does, but not only does it need to be on pause. This is where it comes in with the people that have that grind mentality. That's going to make you know,
The hustle. That's where your hustle and your skills come in. Like
and all of it doesn't have to be illegal. It's some real creative people out here in the world. And I think this is the
exactly.
time. And I stay on myself, like I was telling you the other day. I'm working on book 2. And the way my ADHD be set up, and the way and as much as energy as it takes to relive certain shit. I tell people all the time, if I was writing a fake book, shit, I promise you I would be on book 60 by now. But
Shit, you need to be writing about this bullshit occurring right now.
and that's what I'm saying. It gotta all play a part, because me being a new author, this was my first book. And I thought being an author meant, okay, so I'm gonna write this and it's gonna be done. As I started writing book 2, characters from somewhere, it could have been the weed, I don't know. But my
Popped
mind
up.
got open, and people, I started seeing stories that didn't have nothing to do with the book I was writing, which really made me grab a piece of paper and write this conversation that's going on between these two ratchet ass people. Because I'm like, okay, this will make a good scene in another book. So that made me further go and design 5 book covers for books I have not even started on, but they were on my mind. So I've been trying to tell people, don't go into saying you're going to write a book and think you're going to make your own schedule. No,
I
you're gonna
know.
have characters and scenes. They're gonna tell you when to write and what book to write in. And on top
And
of that,
that's the good thing about this time because that's what we got right now, nothing but time. So that's where creative mode come from. Like when you got the time to just sit back, and that's like these masks. Everybody making masks now. They trying to make
it's showing their
ventilators.
creativity. It's showing people
Yeah,
creativity. Cause like I told
thinking
you, the
outside the
trade,
box.
I had never
Cause
done a trade. I was just trying to fix my nephew a nice little birthday gift. And then I fell in love with it. Now I like it. I can add that to something else I can do. I make myself write 3 pages a day in the book. This book got to be 100 pages, and I'm on page 32.
I'm over here making masks for the family. I'm not even selling them, I'm just making masks just to be equipped. Like we become um, self-sufficient, independent at this time.
Yeah.
Trying
And,
to
and
make
it's
shit work.
when this shit first hit, listening to some of the people here in California and seeing some of the actions of the people in California, it hit home for me, and I realized I am really not from here. Like I'm not from here. Like these motherfuckers tripping over toilet paper. These motherfuckers tripping over,
Exactly.
and I was like, because I told one girl at work, I was like, well, say they stop making toilet paper. How you gonna wipe your ass? I don't know. I was like, you do know you got washcloth and you got
Right.
dryer. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't
I'm
know
gonna wipe my ass now.
like I don't know where y'all are
I'm gonna
from.
get in the shower. I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna wipe my ass.
Exactly. I'm like, it comes with survival mode. And that's what made me realize a lot of people ain't never survived, Nina. A lot of people, and this is no hate, no judgment. I promise you it's not, it's just my opinion. All the little motherfuckers that was on Instagram thotting around and being a cute model and just showing your ass,
Yeah.
you are now quarantined with a nigga that's hungry and you can't cook for him because all you know how to do is all you gotta do is look pretty. Like it's really the test of times right now. Who can boil more than water right now? Who
Boil more than water.
is
Who can wash their ass and wash their hands?
man? I'm like, y'all running to get cleaning supplies and tissue and all. Wasn't you already stacking up on this shit on a regular basis? Like, weren't you already in
You
your
know,
life
the
survival
masses
mode?
is gonna be in panic mode because, like I said, everybody was dependent. They was dependent on some type of service out here.
Yep,
Whether it's hair, getting your hair cut, getting your hair done, nails done.
yep.
Like we was living for this shit. We was living for this shit. Motherfuckers was every day living for this shit. And now that we came to the pause, it's like, don't nobody know how to take care of self? Like, fuck out of here. You see, I got my dreads. I don't give a fuck. I'm just
To me, it's just let me turn my phone on silent. To me, it's just like I get my nails done like every blue moon if I just feel like it. I get them done. I never go for the fill in. That's my crazy ass. I never go for a fill in. I wear them for a minute. Hey, it's over. Okay, boom. A chick gonna keep a hairstyle. That's just the way it is. I don't even have to go nowhere and get those. I have recycles and shelves and shelves full of choices. But this shit about where I got to be outside, that shit does not resonate with me. I didn't like to be outside when there wasn't no virus.
well, I like to be outside, not to, socialize or anything like that, but nature, I love it. Sun, I
Oh yeah,
love
my back porch, my front, yeah,
it. Yeah.
that's great.
Now
I
that's what we all need to get some sun,
I
you
just
know.
don't. It's the people in for me. I think I was talking about this to somebody else. I sit at home, I smoke, I drink after I've done all my priorities. Household is good, my daughter's good. I don't see myself needing to go out because if I go out, first of all, I'm trying to enjoy my little buzz
I'm
or
trying to
whatever.
enjoy this camera. I'm trying.
You so silly. I'm screening, I'm scanning the crowd because I'm out in the club and I don't know nobody. Keep my eyes on the prize. And then you have mothers that want to come up and talk to you. You're distracting me right now. I need to be seeing what's going on. I don't want to talk. So that's why I say I don't go out because my facial expressions are like bad. I'm gonna
Look,
tell you how to feel it. It's gonna hurt your feelings. I be mean
y'all,
working at work and don't
y'all
know
probably tripping off my facial expressions because I'm trying to get this camera angle right. That's what's
it.
going through it. But yeah, like going out, like when I go to the grocery store, me and my dude, he usually grocery shop for me because he usually cook. So when we go to the grocery store, from now on, I'm like in a fucking car. I'm just waiting on his ass to come back from the fucking. I'm not. I'm not going in the fucking grocery. If I do, I'm masked the fuck up. I'm not fearful, but I'm just taking care and protecting myself. I don't know who is who, and so
Right.
out in
So
public, just do what you gotta do
when
until this
y'all
shit is
join,
over.
if y'all want to ask a question or comment, you can still comment like you normally comment, and we'll put your question up there. But as far as the states reopening, I just really feel like I feel like that's crazy.
Like the first thing that they opened down here was the restaurants, the parks, and the bowling alleys, and the nail shops, and the hair salons. And everybody was at the fucking park. Like everybody was at the goddamn park having a ball. Gresham Park. What was it when they opened up Monday? Was that that weekend? Everybody was there thick as hell. And I'm just waiting on the backlash. I'm waiting on the motherfuckers to get sick as we
Yeah,
speak.
that's crazy. I
It's
think
not that
that
important to me. Like hit me up online. Like hit me up on the phone. Talk to me. You want to see me? I
FaceTime
got
me.
video chat. Shit.
We can smoke together. We can drink together. Right on the FaceTime.
And they so ready to get back to work. Like I feel, you know how I feel about work. I feel like it's like you treat me like a fucking slave, first of all, bitch, because you ain't even paying me that much. This even $12, $15 an hour, it don't even fit well with my soul. I don't give a fuck what you say.
And you
But
know, yeah, I thought about that. I thought about that. Like I said, you know our history. So, like I said, we already have the mentality. And I thought about that when I started seeing how things was going with my business and stuff. I'm like, this may be the opportunity for me to go ahead and finish mastering this shit and
yeah,
getting it set up to where I don't have to go back when it's time to go back. Because if I can do better for myself than
of
you were
course.
doing, man. And I've always told people that's why I said, don't get me wrong, I appreciate working
Because
parts.
that's why I feel like they're rushing back now because they set up and sit down. These people got too much time on their hands. They're going to end up being independent and getting their own business.
Right.
Look,
And not
that's
needing
what
that.
America is built on. People making their own business and us working for them. So you might as well turn the tables around and get your own, get your own, man.
I was
Get
watching
your
this
own, man.
documentary on YouTube last night. I fell asleep. I got to finish. It was called Slavery by Another Name.
Hmm.
And it was so crazy because it was talking about how when they did the emancipation and set the black people free,
Hmm.
how a lot of whites were very offended by it because at that time, and this was like in the 1800s, but at that time they was like the whites were illiterate. A lot of whites, couldn't read as
Yeah,
well, and labor wise, they needed us.
of
And
course they
these
did.
black people are
Of course
loyal,
they
hard
did.
work.
It's kind of like what's happening now. When they did set us free, um, and we did our own thing, we was already used to working hard and making it happen for them. So when we
Right.
got set free, we was doing our own thing. We had the Black Wall Street. We was doing our own fucking
And
thing.
that's
And
where
I
they
wish
said the
that
intimidation came in because they knew
I
we could
wish
do it.
that we kept being that way and didn't want to integrate or come together again because we was well off. We was doing good until we wanted to be back together again.
Right.
And that's
But
when we started having to help them out again and build their foundation again and fucked ours
well,
off.
it was interesting because, like I said, they knew black people. They knew the black people were loyal. They knew they were hard workers, but they knew they was loyal to a default to the point where they were easily manipulated too.
Yeah, we built
And
America.
and they said after they were emancipated, the people found another way to get them back as workers. So when they were sent off to the chain gang or to the prison or whatever, well, it was chain gang back then, they were renting
Well,
these people out. They were giving you false charges so they could send you to the chain gang because once you become property of the chain gang, they finna put you to work to go do what they need to be done. And they were
even when they
people out.
even when they freed us, they didn't say you free, you free, you free. They didn't
Right.
say shit. They just put it on a piece of paper, and whoever knew, and whoever didn't know didn't. They were still sending people off to war, telling them, yeah, when you come back and if you survive, then you'll be free. You was already free though, but they didn't tell you that
Actually, that
shit.
was another subject. They said one guy, uh, he was sentenced his time or whatever. And your sentencing time and punishment was to go and work on this person's land.
Mm.
He was like, he knew the next day was his last, he knew today was his last day and tomorrow he would be able to leave.
Yeah.
So he went and told the guy, today's my last day, I'm finna go. And the man was like, go back to work.
See?
If you don't go back to work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to you. And he was not brave enough at that time to go against him and be like, no, I'm finna leave. So he went back to work until the job was finished. So even though you was offered a job, he was like a contract or whatever. He was offered a job to do this for 3 days. When your 3 days is up, I'm not gonna pay you no more to stay longer. You're just gonna stay longer and do it.
So, yeah. Like the job I was just working at a hotel, and they went from corporate to franchise, and in the midst of the switchover, they had employees like us, and we working, and they coming in to the meets, and they like everything all good, they was holding us there because they didn't have the new employees yet. As soon as they got situated and into their franchise, they started letting people go. That's the same thing that you was just talking about. They use you and abuse you and run your time up, and then you be looking crazy at the end of the day when you got to get fired or laid the fuck off. They don't need your shit no more. They don't need your service no more. And that's how it is. That's why I feel like a slave when I do work a 9 to 5. They don't give a fuck about nothing.
We're overachievers. We're gonna always go above and beyond when we're asked to do something. Because when I'm at work, I work. So when they did all the little furloughs and all that stuff there, it threw me off a little bit because you know how much work effort you put in. But then when the epidemic happens, people have no remorse. We're gonna see you later.
Exactly. I'm looking crazy as a motherfucker. I'm like, damn, bitch, my circles, I got 5 kids and shit. Like I'm the first person you want to fucking.
But the thing, I wasn't even mad about the furlough because, like I said, we gonna get it. We gonna make it happen. I was just thrown off by my open availability. You'll call me, you know what I'm saying, when you need me, and I'm there. I'm the highest. I'm number one doing certain things at the place. You're good. But at a drop of a dime, it's like, all right, see you later.
Yeah, because it's going to be a next one.
We were sitting
in line, ready to work for whoever.
You sent us a video with you sitting on the video explaining to all of us. It wasn't even a personal call. Like you call me when you need me. Like you don't text me when you need me. You call me and ask me am I available. So for me to be waking up at 6:30 in the morning with a video, and you sitting there trying to be all solemn and explain what's going on, and then at the end, you still don't tell us what's going on. You talk around it, and then at the end, you say, "You guys will be contacted today by your GM."
I got called on my off day, and I was like, "Thank God you did that on my off day. Now I ain't got to come in the next day." But at the same time, when the COVID-19
was in front of you
was going down, I was anxious to not work anyway. I was ready to get laid the fuck off or get fired anyway. Like I was ready for the shit to happen. So maybe that's why they fucking fired me first. But it's not in my bones to, and we going through a pandemic. It's not even in my first thought is to secure my family and make sure that they're straight.
Right.
I can't think while I'm on a job. I can't.
Right.
I can't. And so I'm good with it. I'm at home.
For me, because basically what they did for the part-timers is we still work there. Shit, I still get my employee discount. But they just let they sent the part-timers home and kept 20% of the full-timers. So the full-timers are the only ones getting paid right now. Which is cool because like I said, it still gives me time to hone on my craft and upgrade myself with my business. Because at all times, yes, I'm gonna be a 9 to 5er, but I'm also gonna be a business owner, a graphic designer, an author.
That's a good thing that you got that backbone right there with your skills, because like you just said, they laid y'all off, but they gave y'all some hope to come back.
Right.
Whenever y'all can come back.
And the only reason, like I tell everybody, that's why I would like working part-time. As a part-timer in California, I make $13.90 an hour. But me doing part-time work allows me time to be a parent, allows me time to do shirts and other stuff. Because I know if I was full-time, I don't want to do nothing but come home and see about my child.
Yeah.
But me
Yeah.
having part-time and working 4 or 5 hours a day, maybe 6 or maybe 8 sometime, or holidays or whatever, but I still have time to maintain my home. I still have time to do my hobbies and my business on the side without just being swamped and just aggravated. So now I'm getting the full-time opportunity to do all my stuff, get caught up on all my stuff, and hopefully by the time we go back, I have book 2 out there working on book 3 and more, and generate more clients with my stuff. So you got to make money you know what I'm saying? You got to make money in order to furnish and supply your business. So that's what my job is for me. It's my seed. It's my seed money to put into myself to do what I got to do. Everybody be talking about California. Oh, it's high and it's high maintenance and it's high expensive. I can tell you this: when this shit right here ain't going on, the jobs help you. The jobs, you make enough to live. It's just like any state you go to. The community gonna be what it is, but your job's gonna pay for you to be able to make a means to stay straight up where you at. Now, if you ain't willing to work,
depends on how big the household is. Like,
right, right, and that's why I tell a lot of people I do real little complaining because I am a single mom of one. Life ain't ice cream, bubble gums, and cherries, but there can always be somebody else that's a way off than me.
I mean, life is what you make it. Like I said, how big the household is, whatever. You got one child. I got 5 kids over here, but it's whatever you make it. If I got 5, of course I'm gonna have to do more.
Right.
You just gotta find just why you gotta have those skills, man. Because one job is not enough to support me and mine.
I feel you.
And you gotta have that complete household. I don't know what the fuck how I'd be living if I didn't have my man here as a support team with me. Because 5 kids is a lot of kids to support. And to have one job, looking at myself to have one job, I'd be looking crazy right now.
But the good thing is about having a big household, though, it's more people to help. It's more help. As far as like stuff around the house done. The hustle.
Yeah, it's more conversation and
yes, because our kids
direction.
can be very entertaining. Our kids can be very entertaining. Like I love to just sit back and have conversation with mine. Man, the conversations be entertaining as hell.
I also I asked my kids how they feel about what's going on right now, and they still in school online though. They shut the schools down, but they still having homework and stuff online, and they don't really like the shit, but it's relaxing more, and I feel like they're not learning anything right now because they basically just working off the internet and then pulling the answers from their ass off the internet too. So come on now, I know they cheating. Shit, if I was in a predicament, I'd be fucking cheating.
You so silly. Well, now I like mine is actually finishing up something now. But usually I'm sitting she's sitting at the edge of the bed, doing her work. I'm here if you need help with it or whatever. Her teacher, like today, her teacher calls her on certain days on Zoom. We have that face-to-face communication. Let me tell y'all something. Like I said, I am not a teacher, baby. Honey, the roles have been reversed. I love my baby to pieces when it's just me and her kicking it on a regular basis. But this teacher mom / thing, I called her teacher and I was like, hey, get your folks.
Yeah.
And now I'm the teacher calling the parent. Come get, hey.
I did the homeschool thing and I did the brick and mortar, the public school thing. And it's a big difference because now that they're in public school and they at home, the teacher's not calling them. I don't know what the fuck you talking about Zoom. They ain't doing no shit on Zoom. And I got kids in elementary, middle school, and high school.
See, that was just her telling me she had to push it back to 12. But yeah, she keeps in contact with her. Because when I asked Lyric how she felt about the coronavirus, she was just like, she missed her friends and she missed her teacher.
Mm-hmm.
But
She missed socializing.
which is like I said, which is great for me because again, people that check my podcast out, you'll hear me talk about
It's
it.
great for you.
No, because you'll hear me talk about it a lot when I say I think I had rubbed off on her because I'm not sociable.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see people over here all the time. She don't see me with hanging out with people. So I didn't want that to rub off to the point where she turns into like a hermit because I am a straight hermit and I'm cool with it. But you're young, so I don't want you to. I want you to have your time to get out. And I used to ask her, you want to go here? You want to go? Nah, I'm good. So for her to tell me that she does miss, because that is the only time she socialized when she at school. She don't, like I said, she's not big on people.
My kids
So
is like that. The youngest ones, they're more sociable than the oldest ones. Well, the oldest ones, they be on their phone. You notice? Well, she ain't got up in age yet, but
she be on her phone, but she be playing games. Because that's another thing I just it's sad because sometimes I'm like, I want you to be on the phone. I want you to be on the phone.
and another thing, lately they're not verbal. They like texting. They don't like to talk on the phone. They don't like to be
Y'all,
verbal nowadays.
can't nobody call Lyric phone right now, baby. That phone gonna ring. She gonna be like, hey, what she doing?
Give
She
her some time. Give her
she
some
don't
time.
answer nobody. Only person phone call she will answer is mine. Literally, if I have to, when I be at work or whatever, and I call her, I put on speakerphone. Man, that girl ain't answer.
Did she be on TikTok?
She used to didn't answer mine. That was the crazy part. Because I used to like, hold up, I bought the phone. You ain't gonna answer my phone call?
That's Leah. That's my oldest child. I can get her phone, buy her phone. She's not gonna answer that damn phone until she wants to. And I'm like, it's a problem. I need to know where the fuck you at. What you doing?
But
And
yeah,
she's like,
I asked her, I'm like, I started to think about why did I buy you a phone? Because all you do is play games on the phone, but you got a phone, you got 2 tablets, you got an iPad, you got 2 Xboxes. Like how many devices do you need to play games on?
these devices came out. That was like the parents, like, here, get out my motherfucking face. Like,
It is because it was a little break. Because like I said, I'm such a like I told you, I'm so overprotected to the point I do random checks on all devices. I walk by you
exactly.
randomly, snatch them bitches out your hand and be like, I get back to you in 3 minutes. But because the Roblox,
And they hate that shit.
I hate Roblox. I hate them with a passion. And I don't like it because it has a chat box. And like I tell my child all the time, you don't know what crazy person is on there pretending to be the same age as you.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
like
and you got to make those people, you got to make your kids aware of it. They're going to be looking at you crazy, probably don't even fucking believe you till the shit happens. But you got to inform them about what's going on out here in this fucking world. It's sick out here.
Even with her Xboxes, I got to connect it to my account because I don't want nobody joining you. Ain't no headphones, ain't no conversations. Get on there, play your damn game. You want to play?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Like, I play with you. I don't need you playing with nobody.
I walked past the Xbox and they was playing the games. It's like 2 years or a year ago or something like that, and he was talking to the damn game. And the game was responding, and I did not know you can talk to other fucking people. That shit fucked my whole fucking day up. Like, I'm like,
you think all them games be having them headsets on, yelling and fussing at each other?
Yeah. And they going at it loud as a motherfucker. And I'm like, do you even know these people? Like, no. I'm like, ooh. I'm just fucked all the way up. Like, get out the game.
I would be playing on my Xbox. Well, she got an Xbox. Well, she got a 360 and a one. But I would be back here on my one playing my own little games or whatever. And people would be sending messages. Hey, how you? Who is hey? I don't.
Why we just can't play the game? I'm not used to this.
Motherfucker, I eat kids. Look, don't talk to me. What's wrong with y'all?
You eat kids.
Why is y'all goddamn on here? Crazy, man.
Too much.
2 people on Xbox that I allow to be on there. That's one of my homeboys, and that's my nephew. If it ain't them 2, no. And like I told her, don't be talking to folks. You can hear. Sometimes you can even hear another game. You can hear people talking in the background. If you're not connected, of course they can't hear you. But for me to hear somebody mumbling, I'm like,
I'm telling you, that is crazy. I didn't grow up like this.
Right. We were side by side playing them games.
Exactly. We had to go.
Yeah, I remember trying to show her because I got the Super Mario stuff on my Fire Stick.
Yeah.
I remember trying to let her play that game. She played it. She liked it for a minute, but she was looking at it like the graphic was just so fucked up. Like,
Fucked up. Yeah, they be looking at that shit like, what? You did this?
this what we used to
This
play.
shit is slow. And then they ain't got no patience nowadays. They ain't got no fucking patience. But how can you even be patient with the little circle thing? I couldn't even fucking do it. Like, get out of here.
Oh, remember the computers when you was saving something and you literally saw the little paper?
These motherfuckers.
That's what I
If
told
they
you.
don't work right away with them, and they
Man,
don't see that.
I got a MacBook now, and I remember when all this stuff first happened, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for me some work from home jobs and see what's going on out there. So I was looking at these work from home jobs, and then I see most of them that be like, you need a computer or a desktop with Windows and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I ain't seen a Windows in so goddamn
Look,
long.
I bought a laptop on Amazon. It was big as shit or whatever. It was inexpensive or whatever. I bought it. I can't hit that motherfucker up to nothing. Because it's a fucking Chromebook. Bitch, it's a big ass Chromebook. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
See, we got a Chromebook. I don't even know where I put it at, but I got a Chromebook. But it's the new Chromebook, the new Samsung, so it's real thin. But I'm like, okay, so this is not a MacBook. So maybe this will have what they talking about, the Windows and stuff. It ain't got it. So I'm like,
Shit.
what system is Chrome? The Samsung Chrome.
What the fuck did you even make this shit for? Like,
What are you going off of? You ain't got no hard drive.
they with the fuckery out here. Like my dude say, they got the black magic and the cracker magic too.
Man, I'm like, what's going on? No, ever since I went to school to get my degree in graphic design, I've had a MacBook. So I've gotten so accustomed to this for the past 5-6 years. I wouldn't even know how to use a regular Windows computer. Shit.
And the computers, I feel like it's played out. Don't nobody want a fucking computer. We on our phones.
Well, you got room for the desktop and the whole little modem. It's too much.
It's just too much.
She'd be laughing at me because even though I got this MacBook, and it's gonna sound real crazy, she got an iPad from school. Whenever I have her iPad, I be dumb. But it's a small version of a MacBook. But when I pick it up, I'm just like, what button do I mash to go? Do it.
You try not to be like this. Trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up with these motherfuckers.
No, I remember when she was when she first got picked to go to the academy. I think she was in 3rd, 4th grade. Man, they sent home some core math. I felt so dumb. So for 3rd grade, when she brought it home, I would write on the top of the paper. She needs more help. I don't understand. Well, go back to your teacher. So
look, that's a good thing about having 5 kids, though.
Somebody
knows. The shit down. Somebody knows.
Somebody know.
I got somebody in 12th grade, 11th grade.
Somebody already did that. Let me call them.
Come on.
But no, I did that with her in 3rd grade. So this little petty child of mine, when 4th grade came, I was asking her one day, I was like, you need help? You need some help with your math? She was like, I didn't want to ask you because last time you didn't know. I was like, look, that was 3rd grade work. You ain't going to just that for the whole year.
Let me do my own fuck up. You stay over there.
You ain't going to shut me down permanently from ever helping you again because I can help you on
no guessing game.
He was like, hey, I tried. You didn't seem like you knew it before, so I don't know about it. Come and give me a problem and let me. Even if I do mess it up, you're gonna make me
to explain to him like, man, you ain't gonna use none of this shit. You really wasting your motherfucking time now. Now you gotta tell him. Go ahead.
It's good practice.
Do your best. Be great.
Yeah, it's good practice. It really is good practice. But yeah, I didn't acquire any of it.
I acquired it. I just forgot some of this shit. It's like, damn, where this come from? They showing me new steps and stuff. I'm like, damn. And then they doing it the hard way, the long way around. Math, anyway.
Percentages, fractions, algebra. Friend, when I go to the store, I'm not that person that look for, oh, they're gonna give me this percent. If I wanted it, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, hold on, let me see, because okay, I can afford it. No, if I can't motherfucker to get it, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna sit here trying to dock no prices and no percentages off.
And that's why I liked it back in the day. That's why we went shopping together and we went shopping together, because that's how I am. If I'm gonna get this shit, remember we used to get shit off mannequins. Like we want this shit.
I don't even know. Well, how much is? No, let me get that.
Yes. If I want it, I want it. If I fuck that.
And it ain't even about, the boasting of just getting it. It's just your mind. I mean, you automatically not gonna spend over your means. You know what you. If I say, okay, I put this to the side because next week I need to go get this. Next week I'm gonna go get it if it's available. I'm not gonna go in the store and just be like,
hi.
Let me add this up and see how much. Man, can you go ahead and put that shit in the bag and let's go? Shit. It's just crazy. Like I told you about the graphics, the shirts and shit. I use my eye. I don't do no fucking measurements about how it's just an eye thing. I know what I'm doing, and I done did it so much. Even when I first started, I never used measurement. It's just shit. Trial and error. This shit gonna even look good. Or I'm gonna start over.
You ain't got no patience.
Let me get this one.
That's another step.
Practice on, because if it don't look good on this side, I'm gonna turn this bitch inside out. We're gonna try it again. Yeah, boom, got it. Now I know what to do. I mean, that shit. Now I'm gonna tell you what I don't have patience with, and I put my hand, I can take my hats off. Motherfuckers that be doing their own lashes. Motherfuckers that do people lashes in general.
I like doing my own lashes.
I don't have the patience, but I keep poking myself in the eye. I be want to fight. I don't have time. I don't
like the strip ones because I feel like those too heavy, but the individuals, I like them. I don't like nobody to.
I damn sure ain't finna blind myself doing the individuals. I'd be blind.
I don't like nobody. I found out about myself. I don't like for nobody to do my hair or do my nails and none of that shit no more. Like I like to do it myself.
I'm gonna look into doing my own nails. I bought a kit. I'm waiting for it to come. And if that shit worked the way I wanted to work, yep. I don't know if I want to do nobody else's, but I'm gonna hook my shit up. Mm-hmm. I don't have the patience. I have been asked since I got up here. A lot of my friends are back home was like, I know you. Are you braiding? Are you doing something? I ain't got the patience, honey. I ain't got the patience. Motherfucker want to get up and have smoke breaks. Motherfucker want to get up in the bathroom. Motherfucker want to get up.
I be pissed off at you. That's why I don't like nobody do my hair, because you need to go and do this shit right now. Hurry the fuck up so I can go.
Well, can I come back tomorrow? No.
Hell no.
Shit. No. Let me do your hair now. Like, and my baby got a head full of hair. So even after doing her hair, that's what made me jump back and be like, hell no, I ain't gonna do my shit. My back be cracked, be messed up. I got 3 bolts of this in my back. By the time I finish doing lyric hair, I be asking something what no, you think I'm gonna sit there 6 hours or more and do somebody else shit?
No, I could do hair. I'm not gonna make a hobby out of it. I worked at a salon and everything.
I used to braid at a salon in Albany, but again, it comes with that people thing. Okay, so I'm finna get to the next one, which this one is going to be.
Let me sit up.
What are y'all thoughts on the Gabriel Fernandez case? I'm gonna let you go first.
I was gonna let you talk because I just watched the video.
Well,
I can watch it. I don't even know if we're talking about the same person.
The little bitty boy.
And he had long hair.
It wasn't real long hair. He was killed by his mom boyfriend. It was one of those child neglect situations. They made this little boy, they handcuffed this little boy and put him in a cabinet. And that's where he slept at. When he got to the hospital that night, that the emergency room that the people were called. He got to the hospital. He had BB bullets, pellets found in his body. You can see the wounds where they were shooting him with that. Um, in his digestive tract, kitty litter. So they had fed him kitty litter before.
I can't.
Bruises where they had punched him, you know. And the thing was in the documentary, they were saying every time he wanted to go play with his little sister, you know, she wanted him to play with the dolls or whatever. They had a feeling that it happened because maybe they thought he was gay or whatever. Even though this little boy, I don't want to say the wrong age because I want to say he was like 7 or 8. And if I'm wrong, y'all don't, you know, it is what it is. But I want to say he was about 7 or 8. But it was just crazy.
That sounds crazy, and I can't even. I don't even know what to say on that because
the system
I
didn't
hate
help.
the person.
Yeah, the
that
system
would.
didn't help them. The system had reports about it, but they didn't get him out the home because one time they went to the home to do a home check, and they had hit him and gagged him or whatever and put him in the cabinet. And when when the mom came to the door, she told the people that he wasn't there. He was out of town with a relative. So therefore, they didn't do a check. They
So
left
where's
out.
the protection for these kids of that? Because I know when I was younger, there was no protection.
And the particular night that he died, the boyfriend punched him. The boyfriend was a security guard. The boyfriend punched him. The brother and sister witnessed the boyfriend punching him, and the boyfriend and the mama kicking him while he was on the ground. So based on that, you already know how I feel. So go ahead and say how you feel.
I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm like, I don't understand why we don't have no control of it. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm sad. This shit makes me sad.
And in the documentary, they was talking about how why CPS was created, and how they go to
And like
people's
you said,
houses.
they had the reports. They had reports.
Mm-hmm.
And you
From
go
the
out and do a well check on a child. What do this consist of? You talking to the
show one
parents
lady getting
because
one.
you talking to the kids. If you talking to the kids, they scared. First of all, they ain't gonna. If a person come out to the house and ask you how you doing in your house, where you getting abused at, what's the answer? I'm okay. I'm fine.
Because you done
And
already
then you
been
go
coached
about your
before they got
business. You
there.
did your job.
You done already been coached before you got there, though. Remember that old terminology? Don't tell nobody my business. Don't tell nobody what goes on in the house. So yeah, you've already been coached.
They need like a when they do a well check or they go and check on a child, they need to place a camera in the home and monitor the home for at least 2 weeks.
Or I feel like you should ask the parent and the child to come downtown, right? But then when you're in that office, that parent needs to be out there, outside. You need a one-on-one at a police station or somewhere away from home.
They do that.
Because me personally, I feel like if that was the case, and I'm here and I know, at that time and that age, for our time and age, police officers didn't have a bad name. Police officers didn't have a bad reputation when I was growing up. So if I was in that type of situation and you took me to a police officer and just me and you in there and my mom or my dad is outside, I'm going to feel a little bit better because I feel like I'm protected. They can't hurt me because if I tell you, you're going to make sure she don't get in here to get me.
But that happens. That happens. But in those situations, you'll have a police officer or you'll have a case manager and you have them talk to the child and the child might tell them the whole truth. But then the case get handed over to somebody else. The parents get a hold to that somebody else, manipulate them, tell them what what's going on. He was the problem child. He's
Acting
bad.
out.
This nigga woo. Then it get handed over to the next person, the judge or whoever, and they're not taking it serious anymore. And then the kid end up in the system, abandoned, neglected, and abused furthermore after they got out the home that they was already being abused. The
Right.
system abusing them. You know.
That's just like when I be hearing about those foster home stories about how people that
Yeah, and then you got to realize these kids grow up to be grown-ups.
and
That's
trauma.
why they said the kids is our future.
Trauma.
So whatever you're doing to these kids, while they kids, they growing up and they're realizing what happened to them, and now they're not giving a fuck. And now you got a product in the world that don't give a fuck. What's love? They don't even know what love is.
No. Because you get to a point where if it wasn't given to you as a child from the people or the person you think it should have been given to you,
Like they
why
say,
you
it
gonna
takes
think
a
somebody else
village
gonna give
to
it to you?
raise a child. It does because the child's not in the home, but for what 3-4 years before the parent feel like they got to take them to daycare or to school. So when then they
Be
push them
eager
out
to
the
get
house,
rid of them. Be eager to put them off on somebody else. Eager.
yeah. And when they get outside the home, then you'll never know what's happened. But then just realize they don't even get outside the home. When the abuse happened, the abuse is happening inside the home
Yeah.
already in this circumstance, in this case right here.
Right. And he was so little. And like I said, his brothers and sisters, they was young too, so it ain't too much they could do. But he was the only one that really was getting abused. You had the little girl, you had the little boy, you had his
Now,
little sister, his little brother, and then you got the
I
Gabriel.
feel like they was getting abused too
I mean, yeah, it
because
was a mental abuse because you had to
yeah,
see it. You had
and
to see
and
it. The mama
they
was on
got
drugs.
brainwashed to either feel like that's what's supposed to happen or this is normal because
The
they
mama
kids.
was on drugs. But and like I said, this is the part that drives me insane. Because Lord knows the world is full of deadbeats that be deadbeat dads. We know that. But what I'm saying is
And mothers too.
with females is this need and this desire to have a man more than that need and that desire to be a protector. Like you just got to have somebody so bad that you overlook the bullshit that is hurting the people that you gave birth to.
Because like I said, they was once children also. So that right there in itself, oh, I need to have a man or I need to have something like that is because they didn't have that shit when they was younger. They didn't have that man protecting them when they was younger. So now they're looking for that when they're older. Like I said, the children is our future. We become,
But
you
then it's
know.
crazy though, because you gotta think, I look at my own situation. Regardless of my fucked up upbringing, I still put my child first though. That's why it's so hard for me to understand. Sometimes I sit back and look at shit and be like, where the fuck did I come from? Because I can't be related to the motherfuckers that I can't. I don't have the mentality. I don't see it. I carried you, loved on you the whole 9 months you were in me. Once I birthed you, I fell in love all over again. And it was my duty that day. I'm putting my life before yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my life in front of you to protect you. You mean more to me than anybody walking the face of this earth. My job is to protect you. Again, not judging. But I just don't understand. I'm talking from my point of
I'm
view.
judging.
I don't understand how you can give birth to somebody and not want to protect it. I don't understand what goes on in life that makes you not want to protect it. And that's something I
I
always
understand.
wanted to know.
I understand that we got some sick, evil ass people out here. I understand. I get that shit. We got the real and we got the fake. We got the demons and we got the angels out here. I understand that shit. I relate to all that shit. I see. That's why I made my kids aware of that shit. You're gonna have some demons out here, man. You're gonna have some evil ass people out here that you're not gonna even want to deal with, associate with, stay away from. I get that shit. I'm not in denial. It's a lot of people that's in denial, even with themselves. I'm not a bad person, and you're a bad person. You
I
know.
just don't understand it. And it may not be for me to understand. But it's just like I told somebody, I remember when they was doing the R. Kelly documentary. And they made a statement saying that anybody that has been raped or molested as a child, normally they grow up to be an aggressor and they rape and molest other people.
And just the opposite.
For
They
me, I
they
thought
grow
that was
up to be
bullshit.
that, and just the opposite. They grow up to protect the kids.
Right.
And
I'm like, that made no sense. And this was supposed to be a psychiatrist that was saying this. I looked
because
at
if they don't get no help from it, they get sick from it. If they don't understand what happened to them, then some of these folks is growing up thinking that the shit is okay.
and I'm thinking like maybe that was two different versions. Because maybe it was for versions of people that are in the house and this is an ongoing thing, ongoing thing, ongoing thing,
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was twice while I was young and once as an adult. So for me, I guess because it wasn't a ongoing, maybe that's why it didn't put me over to that area. I would hate to be that type of person to be looking to victimize somebody. Now,
Yeah.
increase sex drive, maybe, but just be out here looking to hurt other people, I could not imagine it. Like I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And then to find out that I'm about to give birth to a girl, for me, that was like an umbrella of all securities came out. Everybody, I'm talking about the whole goddamn Navy, for everybody on deck. U.S. Naval, let's get it popping. What kind of gun I need? And that could be a help and a hinder because at some point I can only protect you to certain points. When it gets to the point where you're teenage, young adult, now I have to just give you these tools and pray that you use these tools to go out and keep yourself protected from STDs and all that shit. That I can't be with you everywhere you go, but I'm gonna pour into you every day and let you know for every stage of your life of maturity, I'm gonna keep pouring into you and let you know these are the things that can happen. These are the things you need to look out for. Be careful with these type of people because
Yeah, that's why I'm thankful for this time that we got to be still and be at home. So
and be
some of
your
these,
own teacher to your own child.
yeah, so they can be at home and be aware of things that's going on in their house while they was out. They ain't probably discovered some shit at
Right.
home. Damn, this shit ain't
Well,
looking
you gotta
right.
think about, I know mine. You get up, go to school in the morning. By the time you get home, if you got homework, do your homework, eat, you get to watch TV for a few minutes or whatever. But then it's time to take your bath, get ready for bed, get ready for school tomorrow. Now you get a chance to explore your shit and see what goes on. You got more time in the day. Mine, I'm
I
telling
take
you.
my kids so serious. It's like I had these kids, so now it's a duty for me to take care of my kids. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking care. I know where my kids at all fucking times. And as long as they kids and children, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's my fucking job. That's my
It
duty.
ain't
That's what the
nobody's
fuck I
job but
created.
ours. Nobody else's job.
So it is what it is. I know where my kids at. I know what the fuck they doing. My time is more valuable than anything out here in this world. Anything out here. Money, time is over money for me. Like I need my time. Do what the
And that's
fuck
what
I
I
gotta
tell,
do.
tell people too. A lot of people like, oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have that because I want to get my baby this, I want to get my money. Money don't make happiness. Like memories. Memory is what you need. You want to be able to
Time.
kind of sit back and be like, "Oh, I remember when I was so age, and me and my mama, she was telling me about this. So we spent the whole day having girls' night, making brownies and painting toenails, and that's
Mhm.
more valuable than, oh yeah, she bought me a tennis bracelet on this birthday, or she bought me a diamond ring on this."
I'm about to live my life. Like I was born, so therefore I'm about to live my life. I hate for motherfucker to rush me or for me to jump out of bed in a rush or anything or be trying to rush somewhere to get somewhere. Because I feel like my time should be relaxed. My time should be in the moment. I should be able to, you know, take time and to be aware of everything that's going on in my fucking life. Like if that's not happening, then why the fuck am I here? Well, I'm on somebody else's time. That means I'm on somebody else's time if I'm rushing.
That's why people be asking me, do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Girl, why? You don't never want to go. And like,
You want to go right here?
I don't have a
Mhm.
reason. I'm not gonna tell you I don't want to go because I got some. I don't want to go because I just don't want to go. I'm like, I'm comfortable where I'm at. Like, don't get me wrong. I tell everybody, check on your single people. We okay, but we ain't okay all the time. But we okay. Corona has made me feel like I need to I don't know. Because like I told you, and for everybody that be watching this, here go you a good explanation. Folks feel like I'm mean because I ain't getting none. I'm not mean because of that. I'm just I'm I don't give a fuck. I can fight. I say what I want to say because I can fight. That's the main thing. But the second thing is, it's not. I be trying to be open to getting to know people. But here's the pet peeves for me. We may talk on the phone. We may talk on the phone. Conversation is great, and then it'll be that one deal breaker because they'll be like, "So when can I take you out?" Or we're gonna wait a minute. So you want me to leave my child at home to come out with you, and so you ain't coming over here. But yet and still, you think at 12 I should be like, hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go in. So I'm gonna go out and have fun, and she just gonna be here by herself.
It's time. It takes time for all that to
Yeah.
feel comfortable. Like I said,
And I
it takes
think
time
coming from
for
where
all.
we come from, that's like I said, that's one of my big hangups. Even though I'm not leaving you here with a man or leaving you here with, you know what I'm saying? It's just you, but I was that child that was sent to the babysitter or put over here so you can go do what you want to do. So then those flashbacks come at me. Is she feeling like I felt? Would she feel like I feel if I leave? So no, if I'm not going to work to maintain what I need, the necessity that I need to keep us afloat, I can drink and smoke on FaceTime with you. We can talk that way. We can still have fun. Cause you ain't getting no cookies. And that be the main thing. When you tell me you want to hang out with me at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, ain't nothing out at night but legs up. And it ain't happening.
And it is what it is. You
No. So
know,
I be like, I
you
want to
gotta
date, but then
adjust.
I don't want to date. I want to date, but I don't want to date. I want a phone date. Let's just phone date. Let's just talk on the phone.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, and they gotta, be with that shit. If they
Yeah.
not, then oh well.
I have known that I have some Pisces tendencies. I tell people those fish, that is a very important diaphragm to look at because
Flip
you have
flop.
your top fish and your bottom fish.
Yes, and I know it.
If you catch me on that top fish, we cool. Like we good. Let's chop it up. Let's kick it. Woo, 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 woo. It rotates. If I talk to you today, dude, and we had a good conversation, skip a day and then call me. Cause tomorrow I'll be at the bottom. And you're gonna call me, and I know we just had a good conversation. I'm
It's
like,
a
what the fuck do
cycle.
you want? Why are you calling me? Like, how much time do you need? And then the next day I'll be like, well, why you ain't called me today? That's good. I'm telling folks, you got to time these conversations perfect, top, bottom, top. You gotta time it because if you don't, you're gonna get your feeling hurt. And then folks be
Wow.
crazy because they be like, well, I just talked to her, she was cool, but today she don't want. It's the cycle, my dog. Talk
It's
to
the
me every other
Pisces.
day.
It's the Pisces.
We together. Look, we together, but don't smother me. But don't ignore me either. But don't call me too much.
See, Aquarius, we in our own fucking world. We really don't give a fuck if you in my world or if you in my, in your own world. We just don't give a fuck. Just
We gotta
like,
get it together, man. Because we love hard. We love hard. We loyal to default. If you do right, I tell people all the time. I get a nigga that's really about his shit. The things that we can do together on a power trip, on a business, on a man. That one, it don't take but just one good one. Get that nigga the world. But I'm on my last lifeline on dating. Cause the next nigga that fuck over me, I'm liable to bury his ass in the backyard. So I'm trying to save the world right now. If they ain't ready, they don't need to come
well,
forward.
you need that Batman or that Superman that's trying to save the world right along with you. Like
That's why I
somebody on
said
your same mentality.
it's a long process for me to filter out the bullshit because I I can't take no more bullshit, friend. I can't take no more bullshit. Like time is too short. I am 41. Did the battery go down? I am 41. I can't.
And at this time, you gotta know the difference. At this time, know the difference, and
Yep.
you can see it, you can smell it before it even come up on you. And that's what you're doing right now. You blocking every fucking thing because you smell that shit.
Yeah, man. And I'm good because, like I said, that's the other side. As much as I'm interested in dealing with somebody or talking to some girl, I couldn't have been quarantined with nobody. Shit, I can't even keep a roommate for over 30 days. I started getting a twitch. Like, shit, this was not your last destination. You still here, boo boo kitty? Like the fuck?
Oh, so you looking for a long distance relationship or something?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, a long
Good
distance
time.
relationship would be perfect. Then we can meet up and see each other. Oh, let me rephrase that. They can come out here and get them a room, and while she's in school, we can hang out.
They gotta make it convenient.
Right, you can come out and visit. I meet you up at your room you staying at, and while she's at school, I'll come over there and hang out with you. But around about 2 o'clock, I gotta go. It's nice. I drop her off at 7 in the morning. You gotta be ready right then and there after I drop her off. I'm gonna come over there and hang with you till about 1:30. Then I'm going to pick her up. Hey.
So how they life supposed to be set up? Fucking with you.
They gotta be a boss. They gotta make their own schedule. They gotta be able to come and go. They can leave.
Come and go.
I can't work on your schedule. I'm gonna need you to be able to work on my schedule and have some frequent flyer miles, baby. Because I'm not leaving Cali. No visitation for we got to be deep in it before I start traveling. Because you gotta get to a phase where I feel comfortable introduce you to her.
So you don't want nobody in town?
Okay, let me tell you about the folks in town. And if I got California friends, they probably ain't gonna like this. I mean, California viewers, they probably ain't gonna like this. I am from the South. I am a Georgia peach originally. The 6.5 years I've been here, these niggas got mama complex. I cannot raise up. Yes,
I got no mama.
I don't know what the fuck they got, but I ain't your mama. I can't blow up your ego. I can't stroke your ego. I can't rub your head. I can't. Well, baby,
that just goes back to how they grew up. Like, how did you grow up?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm from.
That's what you probably got to do when you dating. You got to say, how was your childhood?
Don't get me wrong. In Georgia, we got some badass. We got some niggas that ain't shit. But we got some niggas that was raised by a mama that, you know what I'm saying, they love their mama and they know how to provide and whatever. To come up here and see, I was at work one day and this couple came in. And I was like, hey, would you like to get a credit card? And he was getting ready to say yeah. He looked back at her. She said no. He put his head down. I was just taken aback. I'm like, is she gonna give your balls back? Like, did you? I've never seen nothing like that. Never. Like, and then I was like, okay, well, here's your gift card back. You still have whatever amount on it. He was like, oh, can I go get something? She was like, yeah, come on, hurry up.
Was it his card?
Had his name on it. That's what I'm saying. Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm in a marriage or a relationship and somebody asks us, do we want to apply for something? And I know financially we don't need to do that right now. I'm like, well, just let us walk around for a minute. We'll come back to you. And
talk about
now me and you finna go ahead and be like, baby, do you really think we need to, It's an understanding because you're still the man. I need somebody who's gonna be the man of the household and want to handle some shit. I don't need somebody that I gotta be like, baby, did you pay the bill? You know the light bill is due. But baby, did you? No, I need you to learn me so you can know when shit is due. You know when I need shit to be done, and it's done. Because you doing your part, I'm gonna do my part. I'm a cater. I can be submissive if you taking care of your business. But if you want to wear the pants in the house, you got to do what the fuck it takes to wear the pants in the house. So I'm going to snatch them bitches back from you. Because my mouth is reckless. And that's crazy. I'm not going to, that's probably why I had all the shit I had to go through them years.
You probably going to be the one. No, you can't spend the damn money on that car.
But I mean, like, if you know, I'm not gonna take you. I'm not gonna never embarrass you out in public. Now, if you do the shit when you know damn well this morning we was just talking about how we need to pay some other bills off.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you sit there and do it. But then we get in the car. I'm like, you know, you're paying nothing by yourself, right? You know, I ain't got nothing to do with that one. That's all on you. You wanted it. You signed up for it. It got your name on it. Don't be taking nothing extra out for your shit. Pay for your shit. But and then it's like it's stay at home dads here. I've never heard of that. It's stay at home dads. You got women working full-time jobs and men working part-time jobs or men not working at all.
Really?
I don't know. You got sugar mamas out here. Chick, I'm used to sugar daddies. Like, I don't know anything about your sugar mama. Like, the fuck? No.
So the women is making more money out there. That's what you're saying?
I mean, if he ain't willing to go get a job, you got to go make more. I mean, there's nothing you can. Or you gonna both be homeless. Somebody, if he ain't going to get it, you ain't got. He not giving you a choice. I ain't gonna sit here and not get it done. But, and this is just in my opinion, I feel like if we're in a relationship, not dating, if we're in a household relationship, married or just coexisting, and there's kids involved, I really don't believe that both of us should be working full time. I really do believe the man should be working a full time. If a female gonna work, she should be allowed to work at least a part time because you're gonna want her to cook. Gonna want her to cook. Somebody got to be home with the kids. We gotta rotate the schedules. Food got to get cooked. Homework got to be helped with. It's just not good for both parents.
Job if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's a whole job. That's a whole job.
And that's what I'm saying. I guess I can't judge about stay-at-home dads. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised that the man is supposed to be the provider. So I just don't see how you could sit at home. Now, here's the thing. We together, we both work and you get laid off temporarily or something like that. That's understandable. But are you making moves to get back in the world to work? Like, you're not just sitting at home saying
it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like a team thing. It's supposed to be a team thing. If it's not a team, then you might as well be by yourself.
Right. I can hold you down if something happens to where you lose your job. But I still, as the man, I still want to see you trying to get back out there to continue being the provider. Now, if we're in a situation where we married or we together, you done retired, that's still income. We good. You want to stay on with the kids. And I might not be ready to start working yet. You may be older than me. So that's cool. I still want to work because I don't want to never be in any relationship, dating, marriage, or anything. My biggest pet peeve is saying, baby, can I have some money to put the gas? That shit right there. Oh my God. The fuck? Where they do that
at? I hate.
You are not my biological dad. So why the fuck am I coming to you saying, can I? Do you think you can? I would love to get my dad.
The difference between California and down south. Down south, it depends on the age range too. But down south, the men down here, they are
hardworking, handsome, delicious.
Hardworking, handsome.
I miss them.
But family orientated too. They're family orientated.
Because a lot of them came from the struggle. A lot of them came from the struggle, was brought up in the struggle. But
they have big families and I feel like in California, I haven't been out there to observe, but I feel like in California they're more pretty boy or
we
rich.
Got our hood. We got our hood. I mean, like I said, I ain't seen I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen a ton of black motherfuckers up here. But I done had my combos, I done had my entertainment, but they either younger than me or it just sizzles. It's like, one, like I said, I ain't gonna never change my mouth. That's just it. Take it or leave it. I can't, and I think, what I'm saying, that comes from, like I said, back in the day, motherfuckers caging your ass up, and now I got a voice and I ain't never shutting up. But they be like, why you ain't calling me today? Nigga, why you ain't calling me? Like, the fuck? Phone work both ways.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the last time I talked to you, you had said you want to call me back. Okay, something came up. I forgot. So that meant you weren't going to never call me till I called you back. I mean, the fuck kind of game was we playing? Damn.
Aces tell.
Oh, well, I thought, you had said you were going to call me back. But okay. So I didn't call you back that day. That was yesterday or that was last week. So you mean to tell me you've been sitting there home waiting on my phone call this whole goddamn week? And if I want to call you today, you would have still just been waiting. That is dumb as fuck. That is dumb. And that's why I said sometimes people aggravate me. And when I say my mouthpiece is reckless, I just be meaning like stop doing stupid shit. Like stop saying stupid shit. Stop being stupid. Period. Just stop being stupid. I don't like repeating myself. I hate when somebody be like, huh? Oh no, so you answered the question. You said, huh? You answered the question, but you still want to repeat the question. Like it's just like
that's my pet peeve. I don't like to repeat myself.
The older I get, the grumpier my ass get. But the shorter my fuse get, the older I get. And it just be like some shit just be common sense. Some shit I know for a fact grown motherfuckers be knowing. And either you be testing it, you be trying to see how far you can go. You be like, what's the whole damn point? I don't get it. I don't know. So what do you think about this new streaming? What do you think about this?
I like it. I just gotta get used to the camera and I gotta set up my background a little bit.
They've been in and out, but I think once we pick a good time to do it every day. I don't know. I'm gonna be in and off on this junk every day, all day to get it popping.
I love my little name up there.
I like this.
Day, hot topic.
I like this too. Like this is really a new way of streaming. Two dashboards at the same time. Yeah. Then they got other upgrades you can do where I think you can broadcast it up to 8 places at the same time. Like I said, it's good. This is a good way to, and it's basically for your brand. That's what it's all about, for you to brand yourself and do what you need to do. So did you do it on your phone?
Yeah, I did on my phone.
Okay, cool. We got 2 viewers. They're not talking. They don't show no name or who it is.
Hello.
Let me look
who
on.
Are you? You want to speak? You want to chat? You want to ask a question?
All right. What's going on? Let me see who it is. They probably don't try to leave before I get over there. What's up, Rico? I see you over there. What y'all got going on? Welcome, Hoodie Marshall.
Time slots, though. Set up some time slots, and then we'll do it. We'll get it popping.
Yeah, like I said, they can come on. They can ask questions. We'll put your question up there on the screen. Any topics you want us to talk about, you can drop them in the comments. We'll put them on the screen. Okay. You say hello on the road. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey. Okay, Facebook.
Yeah, that's Facebook. So basically they coming in, and you're also able to I think you're able to share it on your Facebook page while you're on live too. So if any of your people want to come on, it'll let them join it. You head into oh my gosh, you coming to Las Vegas? You're gonna be like 3 hours away. That's a Georgia one, Nina. That's a Georgia one. That's all about Georgia homies.
Okay, see, I see the comments now. Okay.
Got a good nice history. 3 hours away. Okay, I see you. All right. You gotta let me know when you get here. I ain't having company because of the corona. Cause Lyric gonna hit you with the coronavirus.
Oh, y'all gotta get some temperature. It's temperature.
Girl, I just said that too. I was like, watch, my dating world after the pandemic is gonna be crazy. Mother wanna meet up, have my mask on and everything. Hold up. Check your temperature. What them papers at? You got papers? Let me see your papers. It's deadly out here, man. Mother gonna have me scared to kiss, hug, everything. Like, and I'm a Pisces. I'm a very affectionate person. But now I can't even get no sugars now. I just gotta be like, shake your hand. We good.
I don't know what it's gonna be like, but we're gonna be very seclusive. Exclusive.
I say even when we go back to work, I'm still wearing my mask. Hell.
I want to see how people going to these restaurants. That's another thing. People going to these restaurants and movie theaters, and now they open up the clubs and shit. So everybody just gonna be with the mask on.
I remember
Because
when
even
it
when you
first popped
sit
off,
down and dine, you gotta take the mask off, and now you confined in a space now. Now we eating together and we breathing together.
girl, I remember when it first happened. I went to the Jack in the Box to get me and Lyric some drive through. And I got ready to pay with my card, and the girl put her hand out there without a glove or anything. I snatched my card back. I was like, I'm good. I want it. I drove off. You ain't been in touch. If you reaching for my card with no glove, how did you just pack my food? Nah, we good. I'll go home and cook. Nah, I ain't going.
This we take.
I remember when it first started, they were showing people at the drive-through spraying Lysol all on their card and shit. One person handing them their card back,
We playing it out here, and I ain't it, motherfucker.
man. It's crazy though, because California don't calm down a little bit, but they was doing crazy shit. A motherfucker Rob, he did something. They arrested him and let him right back out because there's no bail right now in California. When they let him out, he went and killed somebody. So they had to lock him back up then. Like,
Down here they arresting the folks, and now they trying to put the handcuffs on and put the mask on them.
Hell no.
Gotta put this paper mask on you. Sorry. I'd be coughing and spitting some more shit.
All you gotta do is cough and get him up off you.
Get off me.
Imagine a fight right now. Imagine a motherfucker to fight right now.
To kidnap me.
Bitch, walk up on me. Walk up on me. I dare you. Bitch,
and we already spitting anyway. You know, that's so disrespectful anyway.
I don't want to fight nobody. Time a bitch go, okay, I'm ready. Bitch, you won.
That's what we doing? We about to play the spit game. We about to...
Bitch, wait a minute. I already got the mask on trying to fight. But bitch, wait a minute. Bitch, you know what? We better than this. I'm going to get you the Rona. Go ahead on your business.
I ain't about to die about this shit. Fuck this.
Girl. And not to make people irrelevant, because I know I will say this. Like I told you, somebody said I made a podcast dedicated to them, which was funny. But
don't bring them up on our live.
It won't be. But I just want everybody to know this podcast is genuinely hey Tony. It's genuinely to talk about things that's happening in the world, talk about life experiences, talk about real shit, talk about the shit that some people are afraid to talk about, because it ain't nothing wrong with being afraid to face your stuff that you've been through. That's why I told people, if it's a topic you want to talk about and you don't want to say it yourself, all you got to do is inbox me, inbox Nina J, and we'll talk about it for you. Won't nobody even know it was you. We won't mention your name. But everybody got a story to tell, and everybody gonna
get all out in the open.
You know, we just
some
don't have
issues, even some problem. We can problem solve on here too. You got a problem? You think you want us to solve it?
We can give you some advice
about it.
But don't get mad at the advice if you asking for advice. It's like, don't bring your cup over here if you don't want us to pour nothing into. You know, we're not trying to diagnose anybody. We not fixers. We can, if it's something that we've been through ourselves, we can tell you what we did to solve it for ourselves. If it works for you, that is great. If it doesn't, sorry.
So yeah, keep in touch and stay tuned.
All right, people. Hold on.
Till next time.
Oh, I can't go yet because my boo Jessie just got on the line. Miss Jessica D.
Welcome.
Girl, that's my home girl. That's my home girl. One of my California home girls. Say something, Jessica. Say something. Say hey, say something so I can put your stuff up here. Let me see.
There we go.
Oh, there she goes.
Hey. Bye.
Hey, Jessica. You on the screen, baby. Jessica, do you have a topic you want us to discuss? Let's get this thing popping. Give us a topic, Jess, while we at home on this good old quarantine.
Quarantine vibes.
Mhm. I want my child to go live with me one day. You know, she don't fool with the social media
Yeah, we
like
gotta
that.
do that. Shay Shay.
What'd you say, Lyric? Yeah, but you know, I have to pencil in an appointment for you. She don't have time. She's booked. She's booked and busy. Oh, we got the private
Okay.
chat. We got the okay.
And so we can put it on the computer too.
I think so, yeah. Well, we tested it out. Let me see something.